Next one. Notice what's different about this problem. I have two x's. Okay, so that means I need to get all of my team x's on one side and then all my numbers on the other side, and then I can solve for x. So, what do I do first? Well, you can move your x's first or you can move your numbers first. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and move my x's first. I'm going to move all of 6x over the other side. And so I do the opposite. The opposite of a positive 6x is a negative 6x. This equals 0. I bring down my negative 5 equals 7. And then negative 9 and a negative 6 is a negative 15x. Now I have to move my 7 over to the other side. The opposite of positive 7 is a negative 7. Negative 5 and negative 7 is a negative 12 equals, this zeroes out, giving me a negative 15x. Now I need to separate the negative 15 and the x. I do that by division because it's connected to the x through multiplication. The opposite of negative, or I shouldn't say the opposite. If I do it to one side, I do it to the other side. So since it's connected through multiplication, I have to divide both sides by negative 15. That equals 1, leaving me with 1x. And to reduce, this gives me a positive number because there's two negatives. And 12 and 15, I'm going to divide both by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So my answer is 4/5. If you can, reduce it down to the lowest terms. Notice I have the variable v on both sides of the equation, so eventually I'm going to have to combine like terms before I can solve for v. First, I'm going to do the distributive property. I'm going to distribute through multiplication. 5 times 6 is 30, and then 5 times negative 4 is a negative 20. V equals v plus 21. Now I need to get my v's together. Okay, that means I need to move one to the other side. Let me ask you, do you think it would be easier to move negative 20v or to move the v? I always go with a smaller number. Okay, so the opposite of v is, remember there's a 1 here. I'm not separating them. All I'm doing is moving it over to the other side. So the opposite of positive v is negative v. And that's negative 1v. I bring down what I don't solve. I have 30. Negative 20 and negative 1 is a negative 21v equals 21, because this equals 0. Okay, now I need to move my 30 over to the other side. The opposite of a positive 30 is a negative 30. And what I do to one side, I do the other side. I'm trying to isolate. This equals 0, so I don't have to do anything with it. I have a negative 21v equals, and 21 minus 30 is a negative 9. Now I need to separate the negative 21 from the v. They're connected through multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is division. Make sure you divide both sides by negative 21. That equals 1, leaving you with v equals negative 9, 20, negative. That's a positive because negative divided by negative is a positive. I'm not done yet. I need to reduce. I notice that they can both be divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Now I'm done. B equals 3/7. Okay, and the last problem. Once again, I have to do the distributive property before I do anything else. Negative 4 times 6y is a negative 24y. Negative 4 times negative 5 is a positive 20 equals 23. And now I have to distribute the negative 3. Negative 3 times 8 is a negative 24y. And negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Now I go back and I notice I have a negative 24y on one side and a negative 24y on the other side. In this case, the way I would do it is if I were to add 24y and add 24y, notice this equals 0 and this 0 out, leaving you with 20 equals, and 23 minus 3 is 20. When this happens, your answer, you don't necessarily get an answer, but when you have a number that equals the same number, your answer is all real numbers. Okay, thank you for watching Solving Equations.